Hi guys, I'm Akriti. So last night I finished reading The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. So in this video I'm going to discuss about the plot, the characters, and everything else there is to discuss about this book. So let's get started. So let's talk about the story. So this book is about Dreamland Billionaire. So Dreamland is basically you're in correspondent with Disneyland or Universal Studios. Okay, so this land has Dreamland is basically an amusement park and it has different worlds, and every world has a corresponding ride, roller coasters and whatnot. Okay, so this is what Dreamland is, and the company which owns this is Brady Kane's company, and Brady Kane basically was the owner. So let's just skip now. Okay, so what happens in this book is Brady Kane has three grandsons, okay? So those grandsons received a letter after Brady Kane died. Brady Kane was the owner, and of course, after he passed away due to some tragic incident, so the grandsons received a letter, and in those letter, Brady described some tasks which were assigned to each grandson, different tasks, okay, which were for the better of the company. And I don't really remember what happened with the father. Okay, no, he is alive. The father of those grandsons is alive, but I don't know what happened. Okay, so this happened. Then let's think. Then the female protagonist, she enters because so basically she works at the salon. We have seen in Disneyland they are basically those makeover places, salons where little girls go and they dress them up as princesses. So this was a similar place where the female protagonist works. The female protagonist is Zara. So she works there, okay, and one day her roommate convinced her to submit a drunk proposal. Actually, she was drunk and her roommate convinced her to submit a proposal, and somehow, like a shot in the dark, she got selected in the team. So because she had a very brilliant idea, and actually Zara was very close with Brady Kane anyway, okay? So this happened and she got selected into the team, which was directed by Rowan Kane, one of the grandsons of Brady Kane. So this is how they meet, and this is basically the storyline. And after that, the whole book is about how they connect to each other and giving each other chances and understanding each other and all the bumps in the road. And basically this is all the book is about. I'll explain it now. So let's talk about the main character, okay, the male protagonist of this book, Rowan Kane. Okay, so there's one habit, okay, it is my habit that I do not read the descriptions. Sometimes I read the descriptions, but I tend to make up my own in my mind, and I imagine the characters the way I want to imagine them. Because why not? It's a book, it's not a movie or TV show, okay? So Rowan Kane, I think of him as a very 6'4" guy, and he has, of course, very dark hair and I think brown eyes. Whatever, he is just very handsome, very hot. So yes, Rowan Kane, basically Rowan's mother passed away when he was very little. He is the middle child, so of course he has an extra trauma because he is the middle child. And secondly, so his mother passed away very early in his life, and he does not remember much about him, but he does remember everything she taught her, and her mother was really sweet. And as you described her, she was really kind and sweet. Those kind-hearted people who just want good for everyone. That was Rowan's mother. Okay, so the thing is, Rowan has a lot of trauma because first of all, he was very rich. He had old money rich. He was very old money rich. So because of which a lot of people try to take advantage of him, especially the girls. They really try to take advantage of him. How? I think you should read it in the book. So they really try to take advantage of him, which is why Rowan had insane trust issues, like very big trust issues, and he had this very cold personality because of course he was betrayed so much in his life that he decided not to trust anyone anymore. So that was Rowan Kane, but somehow after some events in the book. He thought about everything his mother taught him, and then he just decided he was going to be a good guy for a certain someone. I think you know what I'm talking about, but yeah, so that is. And yeah, there's one more thing. So Rowan Kane had a hobby of drawing. He was insanely good at sketching. However, he left that hobby because life got in the way, as we say. So, and there's just one quote in the book which I love. Okay, and the quote was, "Passion fades away, talent doesn't." I was like, oh my god, it's like you will always have the talent. If you know how to do something, you will always remember it. It is just your passion which will fade away. It is just your want to do it which will fade away, but your talent never goes. And I really loved this quote. I admire this quote so much. Like my favorite quote from this book is this quote. Also, I think I should let you know that I am an author, and I recently published a fan fiction, Raging Hearts. This is the book. It was a very sweet story about an actor and an author like me, and a writer, okay? And they were basically enemies in childhood, and after some time life got in the way, and of course they got separated after high school. But somehow fate intervenes and they meet again, they cross their paths again, and I feel like this is very heartwarming. This will make your heart feel very warm. So you should give it a try. The link is down below. It is on Kindle as well as hardcover and paperback. So let's talk about the female main character, the female protagonist, Zara Gullion. I hope I am pronouncing it correct. Okay, so Zara is basically very creative. Her mind runs very fast, but she sucks at drawing. She really sucks at drawing. She doesn't make it very well. Okay, and Zara comes from a middle class family which does not have a lot to offer. And okay, so it's like this. Her family's financial situation is this. So, and Zara has a little sister, Annie. I'm going to talk about her afterwards because, so yeah. So Zara is fun. She has a very bubbly personality, a very kind-hearted person, a little bit like Rowan's mother, but yeah, she's a little kind, a little, sweet, and always, like the light of the room, the light of the party, the life of the party. That is Zara. But even Zara, of course, everyone has some trauma, everyone has a backstory. So did Zara, which was of her ex-boyfriend, and I read about it, I felt pretty bad. So her ex-boyfriend treated her horribly, and Zara had a lot of help. She had to take a lot of help to recover from the depression, from the sorrow that she got after her boyfriend. So the gist of it was her ex-boyfriend cheated on her, and after that she always trusted people, but not in love. Her trust issues were just when it came to love, and not while trusting other people, because she always helped everyone. She was very kind, and she never really held grudges, but except when it came for love. But otherwise, I really find Zara. I felt like it was the sunshine and the sunshine and the midnight. Sunshine is midnight trope, which was really sweet. Like, I love that trope, so yeah. So let's talk about one side. Everyone has one side character which they love more than the main characters. So for me, it was of course Annie, because Annie was Zara's younger sibling, like younger sister, and she was really sweet. She was constantly, trying to set Rowan up with Zara, because she, got to know, she took the hint that they both liked each other, and she was constantly trying to set them up, and it was so sweet. And Rowan really got attached with Annie, like very healthy friendship. And I find it very sweet when, of course there is a couple, but when one of them gets close with, one of them gets close with the other sibling. That is just, I find that very natural, very cute. And I love Annie. She's so cute, and she's amazing, and I feel like she won my heart. Coming back, I felt like how, in most of the romance fictions like I have read, it's always the guy doing something for the girl, and the girl just enjoys it. Like, the girl does nothing for the guy in return in most of the fan fictions which I have read. So I feel like in this book, Zara also tried so much to comfort Robin, and it was very sweet, and I felt like they both were reciprocating it. It was nothing one-sided. I felt like the love was equal here. And also the epilogue was so cute. You know how we want in epilogues that a couple stories, we get to know what happens after years. So that is what happened in the epilogue. Well, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you read this book, and I hope you found my review helpful. Subscribe for more.